Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of From Scratch. So today I thought... Wait, what's that? Something on my head. What do you mean? Where? So I thought I'd try capturing this from my own perspective this time. You'll have to let me know if you like this or if it just makes you dizzy. All right, so today I was going to pick a random idea from the box, just like the last episodes, but then I had a different idea this morning. And I thought it would be cool to take that Zelda puzzle-solving jingle that any of you who have played a Zelda game know very well. Try to turn that into a full song. So I'm pretty excited about that idea and I want to give it a shot. So the Zelda jingle goes like this. And it's basically a half step, then a diminished chord, and an augmented chord. Which makes sense because Zelda's all about those mysterious chords, and diminished chords and augmented chords, they have that kind of mysterious, you don't know what's lurking behind the corner kind of vibe. I'm going to try the Prophet 6 for the actual jingle, and we'll move on from there. So I'm going to play it in two keys. I'm going to play it in the original key, and then I'm going to move it down a step. I'm going to record that. Let's run that through some delay effects. I really like this plugin by Plug and Mix called Echo Flex. It's got a little bit of that kind of saturated tape sound. Let's try to add a little beat to that, something pretty subtle, at least at first. Okay, so we got the basic phrase in two different keys and just a kick and a tambourine with a lot of verb. Now I'm going to copy that and start adding to it. Okay, so I messed around a bit with the piano. I did a few takes. Gonna go back to the Prophet 6, back to the puzzle-solving tune, and transpose it once again to another key and maybe change it a bit. One idea I had was to maybe reverse it. So we analyzed this at the beginning. It's a half step, diminished chord, and augmented. What if we reversed that? What would that sound like? We do a half step, a diminished chord, and then... That's kind of cool, isn't it? What if we did like... So for that part, I want to try some creepy big bass sound to play a counterpoint from beneath. Let's try that. We'll use the Prophet X for this. Little bit of trial and error there, but I ended up playing a syncopated version of the puzzle-solving theme with that big bass sound. It's weird with the reversed one on top, that one on the bottom. I'm gonna try to make the beat a little heavier for that part. I like that scream sound, it's really spooky. So I took this heartbeat sound that I found on Splice, and I split it into two samples, and I'm gonna integrate that with the kick to give it that kind of mysterious, creepy vibe. So this is one sample, that's the other, and together it sounds like this. Like a heartbeat. I might actually replace the kick with this. Let's try that. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. It's a little nicer than that kick we had at the beginning. How about we try to double that creepy bass with some strings or horns or some other acoustic sounding instrument? Let's try the tremolo. It's kind of cool. be a cool second time to harmonize that. Maybe all with tritones. That could be kind of cool. Zelda music is all about those tritones, man. Now I'm thinking of replacing that tambourine sound from the beginning with something else as well, because suddenly with that heartbeat, it just doesn't sound like it fits anymore. Maybe more of a distant, woody kind of sound, like a creaking noise or something a little more spooky. So that's a clave sound with a lot of echo. For now, I'm going to keep it because I like it more than the tambourine. We could try to make the tuning random. I wonder if that would work. Okay, the last thing I want to add to this part is some Therevox, this instrument right here. It's got a very vocal, alien kind of sound, and I think it could fit in quite well. So let's give it a shot. Okay, that's pretty subtle. I didn't leave a lot of room for it, so just added a few little echoey sounds there in the background with glidey pitch. We've recorded a lot of very mysterious sounds. Now what I want to do is take that little puzzle jingle and make it more diatonic, meaning fitting into one scale, give it a different kind of character. So back to the Prophet 6, here's our original jingle. All right, now let's instead fit it into one scale. For example, that would be in C major, right? So I'm not sure I'll do it in C major, but this is the idea. I'll take the pattern, but instead of having these diminished and augmented chords, it's all going to fit into one scale and give it more of a relaxed, open sound. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm going to try that. I'm going to replace the delay sound so it's not so distorted and saturated. Go for a more classic ping pong delay. That's pretty cool. Now I'm going to add a pad to that. Gives it a completely different character. Now it still sounds like Zelda, but it sounds like a much happier, more optimistic tune. I'm going to try to add a beat with Addictive drums, but I'm going to filter it so it's really small and kind of in the background, but just give it a little more of a groove for this part. Okay guys, we're pretty much done. Now I could go on this song, I could develop that part, but this is just a preliminary idea that I had, and actually if anyone wants the stems for this and wants to remix this and turn it into something else, let me know. I'll gladly send them to you. For now, thank you so much for watching. We're going to have one last listen to this track. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. Thank you so much, guys. I hope I don't look too ridiculous with this thing on my head. You got to let me know if this worked or not. All right, let's have a listen to the track and I'll see you guys next time.